Hi, I'm Diego Barragan and we're here at Dolphin Water Sports. Today we're going to be doing a demonstration on how to properly fly the Dolphin board as well as some of the safety regulations you need to be aware of. Some of the topics we will be covering today are the pre-flight checklist, equipment assembly for riders, the pre-flight instructions for riders, taxiing in and out of flight zones, as well as some of the proper techniques for properly flying the Dolphin board. Before flying, it is important that you check all local laws and regulations before flying in any beaches, lakes, rivers, or other locations. Check for appropriate water conditions and depth. It is important that you do not fly if water does not exceed 12 feet. Make sure to check for any loose bolts on the entire Dolphin board assembly before every use. It is important that you check for any damage to the hose or any other items that may exhibit wear so that they can be replaced before flying. After checking all equipment, we can now equip our riders with their safety gear. All riders must wear a Coast Guard approved life jacket or the equivalent. You must also wear a water sports helmet. Make sure your helmet fits on nice and snug and that all the straps are fastened and buckled in. The life jacket should fit on comfortably and firm on your body. Make sure to fully zip up and buckle in both straps. This will assure that the flotation device will be safely functional in the water. Always check that all the bolts attaching your bindings to the Dolphin board are tight. Make sure your bindings are in good condition and that all your laces are fully functional. Now that we have completed the pre-flight checklist, we are ready to fly. Before getting in the water, you must attach the swivel system to the Dolphin board. You will notice a small pin on the Dolphin board. Lift it up, rotate the swivel, make sure the screw and the pin align so that it is securely in place and there is no more movement. It's time to get in the water, so let's go over some of the fundamentals of flying. Once in the water, you may proceed to putting on your bindings and making sure all your laces are nice and tight and being aware of how to rapidly undo the laces and getting out of them. While deep water starting is one of your options, you may also put on your equipment on a dock or whatever is available in your vicinity. Just slide right in and lay flat on your stomach. Once your equipment is on, it's time to taxi out of the flight zone. Get into a Superman position with straight legs. Keeping your legs straight will move you forward. It is important that the jet ski driver keeps a minimum speed while taxiing the rider out into open water. Point your body away from the dock in order to direct the jet ski and yourself out into a safe flying distance. When operating the Dolphin board, it is important to know your flight zone, above and below the water. Make sure to be within a safe distance of hazards such as docks, boats, shallow waters, rocks, and especially the jet ski. Do not fly within 150 feet of any hazards. Failure to do so can result in injury and collision. It is important to understand that you are being propelled into the air by the hydropropulsion jets on the bottom of the Dolphin board. In other words, underneath the soles of your feet. The board shoots out water which is being funneled from the jet ski into the hose and out of the Dolphin board. While keeping your body and legs straight, keep your head up, arch your back, point your toes upwards, and you will slowly emerge up over the water. Be aware that if you bend your knees, this will cause you to lose your center of gravity and while propelling the jets behind you, which will sling you forward. Do not worry, everybody falls. Everybody learns at their own rate. Just always stay relaxed and let your driver know you are okay. Be aware that when you do fall, you may be underwater for more than a few seconds. Stay calm. Your life vest, the Dolphin board, and your helmet are all buoyant. Once in the air, holding your toes down will move you forward. Keeping your feet flat will stop you from moving forward and also help you gain altitude. In other words, when the jets are pointing straight down, you will be propelled up. Pointing your toes up while leaning your body forward will move you backwards. Experiment with these movements to gain more control and body awareness while flying. Next, it's important that the rider learns to turn the Dolphin board. You will initiate a spin depending on which toe is up and which is down. Turning will probably teach the user how to navigate the Dolphin board. Keeping these movements very subtle and slow at the beginning will help you to stay in control. Once you are in the air, to turn right, you will slightly bend your left knee. To turn left, you will slightly bend your right knee. It is extremely important that the jet ski operator is aware of the flyer at all times. Depending on the weight of the person, you may find that sometimes less or more power may be needed to get them flying. However, always transition the rider with minimum power. The jet ski operator should never allow the flyer to get closer than 15 feet. If the flyer does come within 15 feet of the jet ski, they must be lowered slowly to avoid injury. When you are first learning to dolphin board, the driver must never fly the person more than 5 feet off the water until they are comfortable and have fully gained their balance. After you complete your first few flights, you will become more and more comfortable. You can look forward to learning things like aggressive turns, spinning, flips, off-axis maneuvers, and our favorite, dolphin diving. Thank you for joining us. As always, remember how to safely operate the dolphin board as well as the jet ski. We hope you enjoy your flight. We'll see you next time.